microgrid type of technologies, different projects that are happening, how do you scale them up? How do you deal with social and other regional equity issues? And then related to that is the technology discussion, which I would like to bring certainly Tony into. One is, Michelle, you are working quite a bit on these microgrid. I know AID is also starting to look at some of these microgrid things. What are the possibilities of scaling this stuff up? Because we often come up with very nice, as you said, cute, quote unquote, models or cute projects, but which don't get scaled up. So do we, and to meet this challenge, we really need to find ways to scale these things up. But before that, we get into that, Tony, technology. Does Africa have any chance of leapfrogging? Are there more affordable technologies that are now becoming a little bit more easy to use that may have been difficult when Asia was going through this process, or maybe Latin America and other regions?
Yes, they are, and the African development agencies know that, and they are looking for cleaner.
Can you bring the mic closer to you, or just come closer to the mic?
Yes, the technology can scale up, especially vis-a-vis renewable energy. The African Development Bank, for example, has one of its priorities in its medium-term objectives to promote technology in the renewable energy field. Now, how are they going to do that? They have looked at the problem from a microeconomic level, from the firm level. How do you start building from the firm up? And the number of policies that the African Development Bank has proposed, as well as other development agencies.
Tony, they still can hear in the back. Sorry.
So the proposals that have been put forth in order to be able to scale up technology in a much more widespread and sustainable manner involve, for example, regulatory reform and policy reform. That is something which the development agencies are very much focusing on. And again, that's on the local, regional level. Another way that the development agencies are helping regional member countries scale up technology and apply it is by encouraging and leveraging different financing options that can be brought into the continent in order to be able to fund renewable energy products that are produced through the use of renewable energy. So financing is another significant issue. But the interesting thing is that they already know that. The African Development Bank already knows what it has to do in order to be able to develop and scale up its technology. And I find that very holistic, well-rounded approach to looking at the problem and trying to find a solution. The problem, of course, is getting energy. Getting energy to households that don't have any electricity. But what regional member countries want to do, along with development agencies, is to be able to do that in a sustainable, efficient, cleaner manner. And that is a primary goal across Africa. So I think that not only in this respect, but in many other respects, we really need to look at the micro level. What can be done already at the micro level that can save money and redirect resources to better use and affect the bottom line. New private capital is good, but I think in order to be able to get a baseline, you need to know where you're working from. And there are those kinds of analysis I think that we need to do in many different areas before we start talking about using private capital.
Okay, so